Today I drove down from Glenceo and tonight I'm staying in at Ambleside in the Lake District again. Now before I came to the Lake District I did some research, I watched some videos, I knew of a few places that I wanted to get to. But tonight what I did was I had an early dinner at a restaurant. I started talking to some of the guys that worked at the restaurant and asked them where would they go for a landscape image. One of them suggested I go up to Jenkyn's Crag, which is on the east side of the lake. Problem is, I've got a bit of a walk ahead of me uphill and the sun is about to set, so I better keep moving. The point I'm trying to make here is when you go to a location that you're not familiar with, you know, you can do some research, you can Google it, you can check out Flickr and all the other sites that have those landscape images up there to give you an idea of what can be captured. But I suppose they're going to be images that everyone's taken. Now I could have gone down to the lake and taken an image of the sunset with the jetty over Windermere, but nearly everyone has taken that image. So by asking the locals where would they go, you're getting a bit of local knowledge, which is the closest thing to staying here for a couple of weeks and exploring it yourself, which I'd love to do, but I just don't have the time. I'm only here for one more night, so I've got to make the most of it while I'm here. So I've stopped just part way up. I can just see the sun rays poking through the clouds there onto the hills behind the lake. I don't think it's going to last, so it's not going to be there by the time I get up the top. So I just stopped here. I grabbed my my camera handheld, shutter speed of 5,000th of a second. To do that I pushed the f-stop down to 5.6, ISO 100. So that's the 70 to 200 zoomed all the way into 200. So I'll crop that nice and tight with the hills, the clouds over the top and the sun rays shining through. There were some birds flying through there at one stage, so I captured that as well. So it should make for a nice image. I'm liking the clouds at the moment. It's looking really promising for a nice sunset. Now what I mean by that is we've got some smaller, fluffier clouds lower down. They're not the ones I'm necessarily interested in. It's the thin, wispy clouds that are on top of those, right up high. They're the ones that are going to capture the light as the sun's setting. That's what I look for in a sunset. When people say that they think it's going to be a good sunset, often they're looking for those sorts of clouds, the wispy ones, the ones that are right up top, and hopefully not too many clouds right on the horizon which will block the sun as it sets or just after it sets. This is a bit of a climb, and it was slightly further than what I thought. I was told 10 minutes, but at the moment I've been walking for about 20, and it's pretty steep and not particularly well signposted either. It does say get to a stone bridge, which I've been to, at a sign back there, but it didn't tell you to turn right, then go to the stone bridge, get across the stone bridge, and then keep moving. We must be nearly there. So it's not too far away, it's just around the corner. This walk through the forest is actually quite pleasant. I don't think it's a natural forest. Some of these trees might be native, but others aren't. Oh, there's a deer. I've seen the signs around for the deer. There he is. Well, there she is anyway. See whether I can get a picture of this for you. I've made it to Jenkyn Crag, and the view is spectacular. The light is beautiful. I can't believe that it's 9:15, but as what so often happens in the Lake District, and this is not through personal experience, but what I've read and the videos that I've watched about this area, the clouds change so quickly, and a bank of cloud has started to build up on the horizon. I'm still not sure whether we're going to get any colour, because the light could be fully blocked out by that cloud, and so therefore none of the colour will be reflected in the clouds. Regardless, I haven't given up. To capture it all, I've gone for Panorama. It's around about 8 or 9 shots, and I've bracketed each one of them. And so what I'll do in Lightroom is each shot I will merge the bracketed shots together to get the best detail and the best range of light. Then I'll merge those final images together for the panoramic shot. As far as settings are concerned, fairly simple. I don't need a large depth of field because I haven't got anything in the foreground except for the tops of these trees, and they're not really close to the camera. I've picked an f-stop of 5.6, and at ISO 100 that gives me a shutter speed of 1/250. That'll be for the standard shot, and of course for the bracketed shots there'll be a shot overexposed and a shot underexposed. I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer and just enjoy the view. Spectacular. That's probably it for me today. It's been beautiful here. I really loved it. It's my last night in the Lake District, and this visit has been very, very special. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy this sort of content and you want to follow other adventures that I do with landscape photography, then please consider subscribing. If you do, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload my next video. So from me, from the Lake District, until next time, thanks very much for watching.